Hello everybody, this is Bugsy. It's time. Well, I was going to put this together with my enerjak video, but I'm feeling like enerjak needs to be introduced on his own, and I don't want it to share the spotlight with this one. Bluewebsurfer wanted to know a little bit more about the love triangle between Sonic, Amy, and Sally. Okay. Starting way back in the comic, there was a little pink hedgehog who wanted to be a freedom fighter. She's like, I want to be a freedom fighter. I want to be a freedom fighter because of Sonic. Sally knew this. It was like, you can't be a freedom fighter until you're older. She knew that all Amy really wanted to be as a freedom fighter was just to be with Sonic. You know, she basically made herself older using one of the wish rings. Those were a thing. And she used it to make herself older. But even though she was older, she still had the mind of a child. Fast forward a little bit. There's a storyline where Sonic is a traitor. Sally and the others believe that Sonic is, and Amy's like, no, he isn't. Now, I don't really remember the particular issue in question. I'm probably going to look at it later and probably put in a little update at the bottom of the description. But I think it's when Jeffrey was framing him as a traitor. But honestly, you guys think of this as Sally just being a bitch, but it's how she was written at that time. You guys forget that these are just characters. As writers, we give them their ability to speak. So if you have a problem with Sally that time, that was the writer's fault. Now, I know a lot of you are like, well, Bugsy, Sally is this and that. No, viewer who used probably any of the other Sally things to make Sally like the most horrible person in the world. You guys are the basic reason I decided to do this. Not only for the people who just don't know the Archie comics, but for those people who literally just sit and think that Sally is the most horrible person because she made mistakes. You know, kids, in life, we all make mistakes. Some more egregious than others. Some people can't even recover from them. Others can. Y'all like Amy because she mostly resembles yourself. Because some of you do want to boink Sonic. Some of you do, some of you don't. I know a good chunk of you, some of you do. And that's why you make Sonic into this like big enemy in your stories. All because she had Sonic first. But let me give you a little something. Before the Genesis wave hit and changed everything that we knew, Amy said to Sally. Sally said, as Mecha Sally, you just want Sonic all to yourself. And Amy basically said this, and I will never forget this because it puts everything that I've always known in perspective. She says, Sally, it's not because I just want to get with Sonic, it's because we're friends. See, you all may hate Sally's guts, but the Amy that I'm proud of to say that it's the best version of Amy to me. Yeah, she's a little manic, she's a little crazy, but she grew. She grew up and she changed, and she understood that she won't have Sonic, but she can still be Sally's friend. Because Sally's the one that really gave Amy a chance afterwards. You know? And I know Amy can be the most biggest brat in the world. And even when she started out, she was. But she grew, she changed, she developed. Also, Sonic had a little fling with Mina, Like Mina liked him, but Sonic didn't like her. And then like this was during when Sonic and Sally were kind of broken up, and Sonic didn't have feelings for Mina until way later when Ash was going into the hospital and he sacrificed himself. But Sonic saw that Mina really did care about Ash, and he let it go. Also, he kissed Bunny, but we're not talking about that. That never went anywhere, so it doesn't really need to be talked about. See, now, you all think that I hate Sonic fans. No, I don't hate all you Sonic fans. If the ones that are reasonable are the ones I talk to. The ones that just hate Sally for whatever reason and not know fuck all about her, but they see a few panels and they really fucking know everything about Sally. Like everything that really makes the character. Because you don't. You really don't. You take a few images, you look at them, and you only see what you want to see. You don't try to do any research, you don't try to do anything. Sally's always going to be a whore in your eyes. And Amy can never do anything wrong, even though she has stalked Sonic in the past. This girl, this girl in Sonic X, Amy in Sonic X couldn't even function without Sonic. She couldn't even do anything without Sonic. You know, to me, Amy in Sonic X is the most stupid and brain dead character. When she got in the boom, she got better. She got smarter. She can actually function without Sonic. But but X Amy is so naive and so dumb and so wanting Sonic's love. It just makes me wonder: do you all want to be like that? Not being able to function without your significant other by your side? I mean, I get it. When you're in love with somebody, you you want to be with them, and to the point where you're kind of, you kind of, how should I put this? Well, in some instances where you feel like you like you just can't live without the other. But I'm telling you, you can. You know. But devoting, devoting, but the way Amy does it, she devotes herself to Sonic. Like in X, she devotes herself to Sonic. She doesn't try to do anything to make her better and make Sonic understand that, and make, and she never really understands that Sonic isn't interested. So, is that the moral that you're all seeking? Pursue your love interest, even if they don't want you, even though they say numerous times that they don't want to be around you. And let's not talk about the whole flower thing. Sonic gave her that flower so she could stop worrying. Because regardless of what you all may think, Sonic doesn't hate Amy, but he doesn't think of her as a romantic partner. You know? And in the Archie comics, he thinks of Amy more as as the series went on. He thinks of Amy as more of an ally, someone he can have by his side, during a tough fight. But he doesn't really have any romantic feelings for her. That will always be his only love in that comic, Sally. And I know you're like, but Bugsy, didn't they take shipping off the comic book after the post Genesis wave? Oh hell yeah, they did. Because I think they got tired of all the fucking fighting that went around with it. Honestly, I will never like Sonic X Amy because she's way too fucking dumb. But I will always appreciate these the Archie Amy because at least She grew, she changed, she developed. She understood she couldn't have Sonic. Even when she was dealing with fucking Fiona Fox, she's like, I trusted you with Sonic's heart. You know? Even when Sonic was dating that horrible, horrible person, she let Sonic she let Sonic go so he could be happy. There was never really a fight between Amy and Sally because Sally knew that she Sally knew that Amy would, you know, that Sally knew that Sonic loved her, but she never was like mean or malicious to it like some of you like to believe. She was never like, ha ha, Amy, I got Sonic, ooh, like some of you guys writing your little fanfics. She was always respectful to Amy, even when Amy was being a pain. You all can hate me for what I say here, but it's the truth. If you hate Sally just because she was with Sonic first, get get actual help. You care about a character that you hate a character that isn't even used, that was only in Set AM and the comics. You have Amy everywhere else. Be happy. Us Sonic fans ain't never probably gonna see Sally again. IDW saying that they might bring her back, but they don't know. All we got is the comics, and now we got Sonic Retold and Archie Sonic Online. Still, that's all we have now. You know, I know for some of you, it's like, well, for some of you that are Sonic Amy fans, you don't care. I understand. If you don't care, I'm not gonna make you care. I'm not gonna sit here and go, you should totally care about this. But I wanted to do this without me being angry, without me calling everybody motherfucker, without me just getting all mad and in my own feelings about this whole entire thing, because I feel like this whole fight between Amy, Sonic, and Sally is stupid. It's always been stupid. And even back then when I played along with it, it still was stupid. Any of you that still hate Sally, have solace in this. She's not in anything else anymore other than a few fan projects. Other than that, Amy will always be around and you all will always be happy with that. Regardless. Sonic has had a few loves in his life after Sally. One was Fiona and one was Fiona and one was Nina at the very, very end. And Bunny, but Bunny and him just didn't really they kissed, but nothing really came out of it because after that Antoine, or AKA Patch, basically was gonna marry Sally, and Sonic was like tired of trying to hide his feelings. He wanted to put it all out there. He still loves Sally. And yes, he did come out like a jealous motherfucker, but wouldn't you? If the girl or person that you still love, was getting married and you literally almost didn't have any say in it, you would be pretty pissed off. And never once, while Sonic was hurting because of the slap, never once did Amy ever press the idea of them having a date. And to me, that shows a lot of maturity, because it ain't about it. like to me, it shows maturity that you're willing to put your own feelings aside for someone else. You know, even if it hurts you to the bone, because that is a very, very, very adult way of thinking. Look at me, talking, talking like I'm some love wizard. But anyways, folks, after this video, I'm gonna go on Skype and give in the most biggest. I'm gonna give in the most biggest thank you ever because she's she's with this chaotic guy right here. And even despite my many faults and or shortcomings, she loves me. Anywho, anywho, Blue Web Surfer, I hope this answers everything you have to say. Everything you wanted to know about Sally and Amy. I feel like you should hear. I feel like you should hear it from me instead of like any other biased person. Because honestly, at this point, I just don't. It'd be nice if Sonic would go with Sally and Sally was canon, but if it never happens, at least I have Archie Sonic Online before the reboot happened, where Sally and Amy are friends, not rivals, not bitter adversaries poised to fight for Sonic's love and attention, but friends. That's the kind of shit I talk about. And anybody who says that Sally is a whore or anything, or I'm in love with Sally and all this other shit, at least I understand. At least I understand what it means to be mature about the people you care about, instead of just being selfish like the Amy's of the past and not really caring about a person's feelings. I mean, Amy wanted to fucking marry Sonic and didn't even care about his feelings about it. Like, no, no, Sonic, we go on our honeymoon. And and Amy from Sonic X was just that Amy, the game Amy, but worse. And even in the new IDW comic, Amy's showing a lot of restraint and control. She still loves Sonic, but she's willing to help people. She's willing to stay in the village and help people instead of chasing after him. She's willing to put her feelings for Sonic aside for the greater good. And to me, that's the best kind of development for Amy that we could ever possibly get. You know? I'd rather have that Amy than an annoying fangirl that only thinks about herself and what she wants. Instead of a person who I'd rather have a regular person like Amy who, even despite her own desires, is willing to help out, rather than an Amy who just is the most selfish creature in the world. Also, the only time I'll ever really see Sally again and Sonic and Sally together, granted, if I doubt the Archie Sonic team will actually do the thing where they're not together anymore, because we all got sick of that, really. But honestly, I'm glad I got to talk about this one more time. I think this is going to be the last time I ever really talk about it. Everybody who hates me for talking about this, well, that's on you. that's on you. If you hate Sally still, you need help. You need help. Because feasibly, you have Amy in everything. But the moment a Silent Alley fan talks about talks about Sonic and Sally, oh, that's when we're all going too far. We're shoving Sally in your face because that is what we're doing. Calm down. These are only characters. They ain't real people. And if Sally was real, she would be either afraid or very angry at all of you. But mostly afraid because some of you guys are fucking twisted. And be making up shit about her too. Like she kicked Sonic in the nuts. I'm like, when did that happen? She tortured Sonic. I'm like, when did that happen? She raped Sonic with a strap-on dildo. When did that happen? Everybody will look at any excuse in the. My point is, anybody will look at any excuse in the book to hate Sally. But not only is Sally a person that makes mistakes, making her ultimately more human, Amy developed into a character that not even I could even anticipate. And I gotta say, you know, you know, Ames, I'm proud of you. I can literally say that with everything that's in me. I'm literally proud of Amy Rose. I never thought I'd say that because she grew up from a whiny person who wanted Sonic to a person that is willing to put everything aside to help people. I know I've repeated that like multiple times, but honestly, yeah. I just wish some of you Sonic Amy fans could see it my way, but if you don't, I understand. You guys just can't see it that way. That's fine. But I'm hoping that a bunch of people that are actually rational actually heard me and heard what I had to say. Either way, guys, this little mini history lesson about Sally and Amy, and oh yeah, this artwork is from DeviantArt, and it's called the artist's name is called Shadow Hates Somo Omachow. I think I'm saying that right. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye, folks. This is coming on at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I shall see you all later. For the main class, we talk about enerjak.